Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, we return to the magical, mystical, mysterious planet of Aethus because it is showtime. Bloop. There we go. Did want to check on one thing. I don't think I have currently on me. I do not currently on me have. I would like another set of hardened storage drives. I think I can make those. Good. A power cell and a bypass mode. Power cell needs a Kalinite frame. Lone Star Wolf, good evening. I hope your day is going well. You know, for a Sunday. We were just going to make do have the recipe for splices now, a power cell. So I did play a fair amount more, but no story stuff was done. I just got some money, increased my skills somewhat. I also need a mole. The rain made it cool. It's only 79. 79 and raining is, at least for me, is still going to be a pass. The mole. But I'm not sure. I would have to feel the two to decide which was worse. I'll take your word for it that the cool is better. I expect that's probably true. And I used the last of my basic electronics. Well, I guess that's the price you pay. We're going to craft 10 of them because I can. We finally got a couple more ancient bones. Don't say it. So that we can turn those in for some of the regular cash money. Not right now, as far as you know. Gimme. Thank you. They did come in, did they not? They did. All right. We need to drop these off there. Very good. And now we're going to turn in the bones. This is for cash money, not for the black market money. I will show you the stuff I bought also. But first of all, Trudy. It's Trudy, everyone.
These bones look great, Maeve.
That's what she said.
The boys in art will be delighted to have some new specimens to bring back to study.
No worries. Anything else? Just arcs?
Oh, no, Maeve. Don't joke about the name. Not very cool. Keep it professional, huh? We'll speak soon.
I was just making a joke. It's her stupid name.
I thought it was quite good.
Huh. Thanks, pal.
He didn't really. Oh, I was going to show you that. Let's see. What else did I pick up? For the upgrades, I got the Mining Laser Crystal 4. I think that's it from the cash money upgrades. But I cashed in, I think 3 of the data stores and added jump tethers, other tethers, and jump tethers 2, and mining crystal 4. I had the other stuff already. So the jump tethers allow me to do things like this. Yeah, that's right. Superpowers. Let's get this stuff out of here. We can't get all of this stuff out of here. That's just not freaking fair. Deep stone. Deep stone. So we'll tidy up our automatic delivery drone bay. We'll have our character take a quick nappy poo. Sandstone goes there, as does the Kalyonite. No. Kalyonite goes there. Jaspite goes there. And the silicon? I think it's silicon, huh? Yeah, silica goes there. Alright. We're going to take a nap. And then right. So the fact we've upgraded our oxygen significantly, we have the biggest tank now. Don't say it. And also the highest level of filtration. Right. We go to Tau first. We already grabbed out of Tau and Rho. We grabbed the data out of there. We have 2 new data stores. We can get the one in Iota, because we haven't gotten that. And I think it's as far as we've got. But we need to find Seam X5.
This recording was made to document the location of an unusually rich and diverse seam of crystalline formations. Pursuant to Terra Paper Protocol Section 19F, this information has been deemed mission critical and stored in this manner to avoid network access. We have designated this location as Seam X5. Coordinates for the cavern entrance are 28X09. Landmarks for wayfinding: northwest
of Tau.
Down towards the central lava lake, right side of the magma fall. Total value if excavated entirely is estimated at approximately 34
Northwest.
million credits on the open market. Message ends.
I've gone the right way? I've not gone the right way. I've gone the wrong way. So we are in Tau, northwest, right side of the magma fall. North, basically straight ahead, magma fall. There's the magma fall. That looks like a cave to me. It's a cave.
Cavern entrance northwest of Tau. This must be it. We're here, Grandad. What are we looking for?
Oh, there's a facility over there.
Material readings from deeper inside this cavern. Very extreme environment measurements too.
I've only ever seen it once before, but that looks a lot like a Hyperion crystal over there. That would explain the credit valuation that Grandad talked about. We have to get to it.
My enhanced gravity tethers will get you over that gap. I'm sure of it.
We've got a crate. I'm gonna guess.
Do sit scan. I'll check for anomalies. There's a container behind all the crates in the corner.
Yep.
Active code log 2. Rolling cipher. 4 digits.
I assume it's the birthday.
We can't hack it.
We don't need to.
It's a birthday.
My birthday.
Yep.
What year
0429.
was I born?
2317.
Oh, 17.
Oh. Clever.
We've got blueprint for Atmo Dome. And a personal key card for Gerard Shaw, my
A key
granddad.
card. It's Grandad's. So he was a credentialed member of this expedition.
Not just some lackey either. Chief AI scientist. Bill, wasn't that Dr. Harlow? The guy we found in Epsilon? Oh, another one of those weird Kappa module files is flagging up. You know, the sub-memories. Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go. We're in here. We're safe. We're cozy. Hello, Maeve. It must be Grandad.
Hello, Maeve. And you too, Roland. I'm sure it's a shock hearing my voice, especially down here. And I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'll answer some. And ask you to trust me that answers for others will come in time. I have planted these recordings inside Roland using his memory framework. Though they're not really memories, just hidden messages triggered when certain conditions are met. This one required you to be inside Seam X5 and to have found my keycard. Others will have different requirements. But they all require you both to be present. That was important. Very important. I apologize for abusing the trust you placed in me to conduct your maintenance, Roland. But there is so much I could not make myself tell you both. Even though I should have. So I recorded these, unlocking them as you learn what I did, what we did. Because I needed you to understand. Because I need... This claim contains more than just valuable rocks. It contains hubris, deceit, a misdirected genius, and greed. It contains secrets whose fate you will have to decide. God knows we proved manifestly inadequate to that task. Find a facility called Omicron. Use my keycard to get past the gate. Find the secure records room. Within, you'll learn how I failed to choose the right path, and worse, how I failed to see there even was a choice. I hope, eventually, you'll forgive me for what you learn. Know that you are both more important to me than I could ever say. I love you.
Granddad. Oh man. So weird to hear him talking. I thought I'd never hear his voice again.
I know. It's upsetting for me as well. You were right, though. He wanted us to follow in his footsteps here.
I just wish he
Suit
told
chassis.
us what he wanted.
Suit chassis.
Why so cryptic?
Chasm purple.
Why send us here like this?
He always was a bit of a close book, Maeve. I'm sure he has a good reason
Power
for
relay.
doing things this way.
Definitely like
Let's check
that.
out Omicron. Another spooky abandoned facility
Industrial
will surely
coolant.
lift your spirits.
We want the deep thing. We can probably leave the lava stone. A couple of large terraforming charges allow us to clear us more room for more stuff upstairs. I'll take those. Quake maker charge, I suppose. Anything we missed? Oh, yep, over here we got oxygen dome, Mark II. A nutrient bar, in case we're feeling a little bit peckish. 2 more anti-gravity techs. Another servo motor. And a power saw. I had no idea they were that big. All of these can be set out in the housing to make everything look a little more lived in, you know? Locate facility Omicron to the north of facility Tau. Restore power to facility Omicron to gain access. Enter facility Omicron. Head deeper into Seam X5, that's where we currently are. Investigate the Hyperion crystal deposits. Tangrite Bildrit. Yes, I was in the middle of saying a Bildrit. Because I am a dipstick. Alright, we are losing 1.5 oxygen per second. So, that's manageable. We can jump across. Because we have the jumping tech.
It is a Hyperion crystal. Oh my god, come on, Roland, mine some, let me see it. I can't believe it. Roland, this is it, the mother lode.
We're
For
overheating.
this time, we've actually found what we've been searching for. This stuff is unbelievably valuable and incredibly rare. Ark are going to pay through the nose for this.
Your hard work is paying off, Maeve.
That was extraordinarily fast.
Maybe you can afford to buy me a nice new paint job from the market now.
Hyperion
Might
crystal.
use some of it to make high-end electronics, but yeah, I think that could be arranged.
Alright, so we know that there's more Hyperion crystal down here. But getting to it, wowzer. Look at Len's being hot. Oh my, I'm so hot. Oh, you guys can see that. Never mind. Of course, I was kidding. It doesn't happen to be a, no. Alright, so we know where we can get that stuff when we need it. And we may have to get more heat protection before we can reasonably do anything about that. As it great, very nearly killed me, you know. And not in a good way. In a, you're burning to death and now you're dead kind of way. Oop, almost. I'm full? Are you kidding? Did I get that much stuff? I didn't think I did. Well, let me go in and drop some stuff off temporarily. Some of the heavy stuff that we don't need to carry around with us. Any of these storage things actually available for storage? Yes, that one is. That for sure. What else are we carrying that's so damned heavy? Now, look, Wakemaker chargers can stay. Those are 12 pounds each. 12 pounds or kilos each. What is dumping? A cosmetic item I hadn't found. Lights and flashlights. Bright white. Alright, don't let me forget that all the stuff is in here, right? So we can pick and choose the stuff we want to take up with us, right? I think we need to carry those all with us. Okay, where we're going next is to Iota. Which is where we went to yesterday. And there's got to be a data store in there. Yeah, it's over here, the way down. We're in no hurry. It's over there. Okay, I think it was just the cursor. Facility, Iota. Alright, the only thing we're really looking for in here, although we will look around to see if we've missed anything. Is the data store. Probably in the supervisor's office. Yep. All right. I'd be really surprised if there was a second one, but I am going to take a quick look. Yeah, we can't get into ring maintenance. And my maintenance, my ring doesn't need maintenance. My ring is fine, but thank you for wondering. A little creepy, but, you know, thoughtful, I guess. Alright, that's all we need from Iota. So we've got to get to Omicron. We have 3 of the power relays, which should give us a fair amount of leeway. Right here, we take a moment, cool off, cool our jets, so to speak. Okay, let's see. That, I think, is Omicron over there, and we eventually need to take like a tram across, if I remember. Alright, I don't see any reason not to stick our head in there. Cool down, get O2. Aquaculture. Capable of growing 4 types of fish at once. Alright, I think over there is where we need to connect to. Which makes sense. So, let's see. Gotta make sure we can connect to a live power source. Alright, that's live. It's live there. I hope we can make it. There we go. How are we doing on heat? We're pretty hot. Cooling down any now? Be nice. I can't tell. That is... that's Omicron.
This place is an absolute wreck. How are we going to get inside? The airlock down there is flooded with magma, but the one on the other gate looks functional.
If you connect up that power relay to the local power network coming from Rome, I think we can get inside.
Okay, we need one more.
Grandad's key card to get us in here.
Alright. Fortunately, Atmodome. Why is it not getting me any? Wait, we're getting hotter, okay. Build, subterranean, power relay. Gonna start taking damage real freaking soon now. God damn it, are we gonna die here? Because I can't figure out where I'm supposed to stand. Yep, we did. God damn it. One of the few frustrating things is the camera control. The inability to look up is very, very frustrating. Not gonna lie. Do we have any heat managing syringes? Injector strength, injector oxygen, empty. We have 4 coolant. There just was no coolant port on that thing. The health maybe will work. Want to make sure we have a power in case it's a power issue. Power cell. That's just frustrating because I didn't do anything wrong. Now, my first playthrough, there were a couple times the game frustrated me, so. Not many, though, especially compared to, just about every other game. Keep in mind, I am an old crab. Where are we? We want to be going to row. Tal, I mean, not row. I should have made a second one. Alright, that's where we've got all our goodies waiting for us. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of our goodies back and deposit them in their appropriate places. And maybe make another of the relays. Do we currently have that turned off? I don't remember. We want to temporarily turn that off and also turn it off over here so that we don't accidentally use up the resource for one thing when we need it in the other. Coolant hypercompressor. I have no idea what that is. Anything required to construct this blueprint in an inhospitable biome. Atmodome. Select this blueprint. Atmodome Rad Protect Edition. It's totally rad. We need a power relay. Do we have 5 magma-safe bricks? Do we have 5 magma-safe bricks? No. Do we have 6 deep vein ore? The one I was just talking about? We don't want to, that we don't want to use it all up in one place when we need it in the other. This would be an example of that. We turn it back on. That'll give us 6 bricks. Alright, we now have 2 more build kits. We do have the data. We can sell the data after we, put everything back in its rightful place. Let's see. That goes there. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. We'll eat that. Terraforming charge large, quick maker, and the tankrite bill. Drill. Yeah. The literally world's largest collection of anti-gravity tech. I wish I could sell that. I can't. Presumably because it's not the sort of thing they would actually want to buy, because it's the thing they make. Market panel. Let's see, we want to sell the Deep Veins Heart. One of those. That one. Hyperion crystals are 5,000 each, but I don't think we want them to know that we've got those just yet. We drop the Deep Vein crystals, or Hyperion crystals in there. Alright, we're going to... We have one. Value is 300. They're going to message us? We have 375. I think that allows us to finish it all out. Easily, yeah. Hover tethers tier 2. With leftovers, if we get more stuff opened up, which would be nice. There's does it say anything about? No, it doesn't say anything about that. I don't remember if we do or not. Over here, we've got 48,000. We have left here 15,000, 50,000. That's what we're saving for more storage. That's personal storage that we carry along with us. I think we can drop off... Well, the matter folders weigh nothing. They weigh literally 0. Okay, we can carry those along with us, I guess. The rest of this stuff is all weightless, and that has a very low weight. Alright. We go back to the beginning. We try again with less death. Now with 60% less death. What did we leave in here? Nothing. We took everything with us. Right. That's the appropriate answer. Good answer, Lens. Thank you. No, I forgot. I forgot to make another battery. Yes, yes, I know. Radiation spiking. Let's see if it's going to kill us again. We're taking a lot of heat over here. Alright, where has it got to connect up to? Down there, I think. Yeah, that should be it. That's what I missed. That should hook up to Omicron, but we can't get in over there, but we can over here. Yep, that was it. That was what I missed last time. Was the power connection was on the other side. Oh. Okay, well there we go. This should open up. Yes. TPM1. This is for this location, I think. No. Yeah, okay, there it is. TP reset ID. Interesting. I hear a beep. Okay, there it is. Workpad. Philip Munchie, manufacturing engineer, Facility Omicron. Hey, boss, you seen Lisa lately? No. Well, we don't cross paths much outside of the fortnightly engineering leads meeting. Why? Wasn't sure about saying anything, but she seems strange. Stranger than normal? Pfft. What do you mean strange, though? Definitely stranger than normal. She was muttering to herself in the break room today. Just working through a problem, I'm sure. It really didn't seem like it. It was quite loud. What was she saying? She just kept repeating, second is 7, over and over again. That's it? What the hell does that mean? No idea. Maybe she's trying to remember her passcode? Jake reset everyone's access yesterday, now that I think about it. I'm sure it's just that, then. Let me know if it keeps happening, though, or gets any weirder. I can always put in an anonymous report to HR. For her sake, obviously. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks, Andre. See you later. Take it easy, Phil. Well, here we are in
Climber hub.
Omicron.
Oh, I forgot that Omicron had a startup climber station. We should check it out. But we also need to find this records room that Grandad mentioned.
Coolant. We don't need any coolant right now. Well, it won't hurt to take it. You can drop off the extras at home. Alright, med bay. Nutrient bar. Well, you know, I am feeling the tiniest bit peckish, so I'm going to eat a nutrient bar. Console, medical... Oh, I can't access anything? Oh, they must have one of those silly requirements about health and stuff. You know, HIPAA. Yeah. Climber hub. Well, we want to open the climber so we can just take a free trip down here. Invitation to Omega from Caleb V. Hahn. Dear Mr. V. Hahn, to facilitate your previously discussed transfer to Project Kryptos, Dr. Lee has prepared rooms for you at Facility Omega. She requests that you attend Facility Omicron at standard shift commencement in 3 days' time. There, someone will be waiting to escort you down on the climber to your new accommodation. Dr. Lee would like to once again thank you for your assistance with the new project. Your unique contribution will be vital to obtaining the results that Mr. Virtus has been looking for. With kind regards, Office of Dr. Lee, Expedition Lead. Advanced Electronics. There's Climber Control, Climber Maintenance, the elevator itself, maintenance floor. Hopefully I'm not, like, completely surrounded in magma. Not completely surrounded, but somewhat surrounded. Climber maintenance and the storage vault. Okay, well, I mean, back here undoubtedly soon. Let's check the control. Data.
Why is this guy not in a bunker?
He's got nothing on him but a work pad. My goddamn head. Oh, stop banging. What happened? The bunker. But everyone... We've tried everything. Nothing works after Stanley. But everyone's favorite certified competent administrator, Jake, reset access codes. Surprised he knew how to use a keyboard, the idiot. Before I left, and he managed to get Lisa's code. She must have... The climber. The woman has doomed us down here. I swear I saw her out of... But she wasn't in there. There's no way she... Alright, do you want to make sure we got... Omicron? And... Iota. Data. Stores. Trying to keep track of which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't. Oh, we also have... Oxygen dome. I'll take that. Facility climber control error. Thermal warning, cannot access station. So we've got to clear up the heat issue.
This door is locked. In a very offensive way, no less.
You're offended by a locked door.
The keypad will only accept inputs when it detects certain biometric signatures.
Let me guess. 37 Celsius, around 90 BPM, and whatever electrical current our fleshy human fingers have.
Yes. It's deliberately designed to stop mechanical constructs from using it.
Why? Alright, that was... You've seen Lisa. That's the invitation for Mr. Vihan. And that's the heat-damaged work pad.
They must have been paranoid about whatever is behind that locked door.
If we want to know why, we'll need the code. I can't hack that biometric lock.
Let's check the logs and terminals around here. People always leave their codes and passwords lying around. It's one of the very few flaws we humans have.
Climber maintenance. I see we've got microcircuits, servo motor,
Someone's junked a thermal pump.
servo motor,
Surely this damage is accidental.
microcircuits.
That must be why the climber won't come down here. If we can replace it, the safety
Basic
system will
electronics.
allow the platform back down
A couple
to
of deep
Omicron.
vein bars.
Then we can
They're
load up
delicious, by the way.
resources and take it straight back to the outpost.
We need a thermo pump. Sorry. I apologize. Really, genuinely. Storage and vault. That doesn't look right.
It's those spores from Beta.
Am I still carrying the
How did they get down here?
Not a clue. But at least we know that antigen you made works a treat. If you whip up some more, we can
Don't
take a
have
look
to.
around.
I'm using it right now. Can't fool me. Well, you can fool me. I pretty regularly get fooled, actually. Won't get fooled again, huh? Can we open this?
Man, it's that disgusting biomass infestation. Is it coming from those crates?
Control. Retrieve mail. Hello, Lisa. Okay, we'll check that later. We're on a clock here for... Oh, it does last 15 minutes. We're not really on a clock. Hello, Lisa. This is Jake from IT here. They're making IT into bad guys. Man, we were never bad guys, okay? I have reset everyone's access codes following the recent directives from Dr. Lee. Regarding Terra Paper, please remember that your code should be kept secret and not disclosed to anyone over any channel for any reason. No mention of any digit making up your code to be included in any email or message. To help you find your new code, please look for a message under the subject line. Your new code is 3. Again, 3XXX. Please ensure no part of your code is transmitted or disclosed in any message, despite the fact he just did that. Okay, we're not all like that then, to be fair. Oh, these are going to weigh a ton. Well, a lot. Presumably, we can just jump. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, maybe we can from over here. Nope, they won't let us. We need a storage vault key. Oh, that means we're going to need more of this if we can't find it. That doesn't open up. That's on the other side, right? All right, we need to try and find this in a hurry because we've got 14 minutes, 13 and a half minutes, something like that. Don't suppose we've got any kind of... No. Or we're going to need another one of... Unless we can find that damn vault key. Maybe in here. We'll take that and leave that for now. Oh, it's not too hot. It's comfortably warm. Got another outfit. Lights and flashlight orange. Can't get in there. Do we have anything in there? We've got something in there. That's it? I'm not seeing where we've got the key that we need anywhere. Not a whole lot to scan in here.
Huh? Where's the climber?
Where we left it, I imagine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Last time I checked, the controls were locked for coming here.
Vault.
How did we get it down?
Looks like a maintenance bay down there.
Oxygen
Maybe
dome.
something needs your magic engineer's touch.
Coin.
What the?
Cosmetic.
This bunker's already open.
We'll read that later.
Only a couple bodies in here. Did the one we found earlier get out of here somehow?
No, he missed getting included. That's why he was complaining so bitterly. Bottled water. Don't need the damn fishing or another message. We just don't have time. We're on it.
I've been analyzing the log files and other data you've collected here, and I'm pretty sure you've got all 4 code parts for that locked door now.
You sure?
Yes, but humans write things in super weird ways, so I can't figure out the
Okay,
correct
can't
order.
open that one.
There are 10,000 possible permutations, so you'll want to try and figure that out.
Alright.
It's a puzzle. I remember
Let's see
that.
what my weirdo human brain can decipher.
No comment.
Hang on. This is Lisa Chapman.
Looks like she gave her keycard to someone else. Must be whoever we found back in Moon. Oh, my! I think she was being blackmailed, Maeve.
Blackmailed? Well, was she the one sabotaging all the equipment around here? What on earth
Got 9.5
would she be
minutes.
doing that for?
She must have been desperate.
Any idea what
3XXX.
happened to get an order of this code wrong?
Any competent sysadmin would lock the system down after 3 incorrect tries.
After reading about the IT guy here, I'm not sure there was a lot
9 at the end when she stopped.
going on.
Competenting isn't a word. Not very competent of you.
Hush.
New access code 3. She was talking to herself. What was that about? Second is 7, so it's 3, 7, something 9. I'm gonna try them all. 3, 7, 0, 9. 3, 7, 1, 9. 3, 7, 2, 9. Oh my God! Please, Steam, could you stop being assholes? 3, 7, 3, 9. Three, 7, 5, 9.
We're in. Let's find whatever Grandad sent us here
We'll
for.
grab that later. We'll grab that now. We don't have another one of those.
Grandad, what the hell were you wrapped up in here?
I've just gotten access to another one of your granddad's snub memories, Maeve.
Well, we're a bit busy
Let me
right
know
now.
when you want to listen.
The keys. All right, that's what we needed. How much time? 5 minutes? 6 minutes? 6 minutes. Almost 7. Now, if we can only remember how to get to where we were. No, it wasn't in here. 6.5 minutes. We're very low on weight. Damn it. No time pressure at all. I'm doing fine. Everything's great. How are you guys? I can't even look. Hello, Grandpa. You talking to me or are you talking to my character's grandpa who we've been talking to? And okay. All right, we grab that, which is a message. We'll check that out later. We'll grab that. Those. We've got a blueprint for thermo pump, which is what we need to make. Oh, that's a lot of stuff I actually want to take. I'd like to take that. How are we doing on time or on mass right now? That's the most important. That's fine. We always need more gold, if you haven't noticed. What can we drop? We'll put the mycelial biomass in there. You need to drop more weight. The anti-gravity tech. Still more? Those can go. It's not helping. Where is all of the mass right now? Is it in the corinium? It's in the deep thanor. Or maybe the ingots. That's always harder to get. And we'll take that and what we can. I think that's everything out of here. Trigger and listen to the third stub memory. That's what we've got. And craft a thermo pump. I don't think we need to be in here for anything else, but climber maintenance. Climber maintenance. Do we have enough stuff to make what we need? I don't even remember what the hell it was called. That thing's thermo pump. We need two. Oh, we don't have the materials here. We definitely don't have the materials here. All right, so we will have to come back for this. All right, that answers that. Let's do what they did in Spaceballs and watch the rest of the stream to see where you need to go. Oh, that's a good idea. Shit. I'll check in with that later. Well, the thing is you said, hello, Grandpa, and literally I was listening. In fact, we're going to do it right now. We're going to listen to the next message from my granddad, character in game.
Hello, you two. If you're hearing this, then you've chosen
Note.
to place your trust
Oh, you can't see it. It says granddad right over here.
Thank you. As you may have guessed, I need you to find a place called Kryptos. That facility is not like the others. There was light in what we did in some of those places, but there was no light at all in Kryptos. I must warn you to be careful going forward. I cannot bear the thought of anything happening to either of you. Kryptos was a closely guarded secret, even to most of us on the project. Only a select few knew it existed, and even fewer knew how to find it. There is only one place that you will be able to find how to reach the facility. Sigma. A secure communications hub. It also contains the cipher key to the location of Kryptos. Roland, you will know what to do once you gain access to Sigma. Show Maeve how to get there and go together. I wish I did not have to send you there, but it's the only way. The riches in Seam X5, where you found my keycard, will enable you to buy any supplies you might need. Take care. Ark are jealous protectors of anything of value within this poor, drained planet. But I've babbled enough. I'm sorry. It just almost feels like I can see you there, listening. Find the tether bridge and take the gondola across to the mine. You'll know when you see it. Be careful, both of you.
Tether Bridge. What in Ark's name is that?
Sounds fancy, whatever it is. I'm not sure I like the sound of this Kryptos place, though.
Me neither. Especially with how obviously Grandad does not want to talk about it.
EVP.
Well, if we're doing this, we may as well find the
The one with Lance Henriksen?
Just how fancy it actually is. I hope it's very fancy.
Miss T, send you some warm weather, please. I would love to send you, say, a good solid 5 of our degrees, so that's 2+ of your degrees. Fingers are so cold, the tips are numb. Well, let's see. It is 7, so that's it's the equivalent of January for us here in the north. It's never going to get so cold that my fingertips are going to get numb where I am, at least. Around here, a chilly day would be, well, let's see. A cold day, for sure, would be 5. 10 would be cold. That would be 18. Yeah, that would be 50 for us. That'd be a cold day, but never that cold. Okay, secure records. Transcript of a recording found within the secure records room of facility Omicron. Right, we're all here. For the record, everyone please state your name and position on the project. Dr. Tanya Lee, Expedition Lead. Dr. Gerard Shaw, Head of AI Research. I'm doing it Scottish because that's her granddad. Dr. Grant Harlow, Deputy Head of AI Research. Thank you all. We also have Mr. Leonard Vertis on the line. He runs the corporation, named after him. Via the line, via secure comms call for this momentous occasion. Good to have you, sir. Good to be here. You're all doing great work. Thank you, Mr. Vertis. Dr. Shaw, would you please begin? Certainly. I'm here to present the latest findings from our research into what we have been calling Element A. As you know, we have been intently focused on finding the key to unlocking the potential of Element A. I believe we have now managed to do so. You finally cracked it then, Gerard? Gerard? Yes, Dr. Lee, I believe so. The missing piece was indeed, as I suspected, conscious comprehension of the substance. As we know, Element A is extremely difficult to extract, its unique properties becoming neutered and inert almost immediately upon extraction via any method other than manual. You have the manpower for that, don't you? I surely know I'm paying enough wages for you all down there. Oh, Vertus is a jerk. Yes, sir. However, the human mind is unable to safely coexist with the substance. The effects of exposure are potentially deadly, and have been giving our medical staff no shortage of work. All that said, the completion of the Kryptos facility means that I believe we have now solved that issue. I would, however, be remiss if I did not mention that the process we conduct there is not pleasant. Well, I'll hand over to Grant, who can go into a little more detail on the specifics of the process. Okay, that's a little worrisome about Granddad. Communication designated management eyes only. Awareness, distribution, blah, 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 blah. Punishable by the penalties in subsection 21A of the compulsory employee agreement document. Quote, permanent revocation of corporeal actuality. Good day, department heads. I write in anticipation of our usual continued support, which has been greatly appreciated over the course of our work together. As we approach the culmination of our work, towards our primary purpose here, new protocols are required as part of our never-ending drive towards creating the safest workplace possible for all of our staff. I'm sharing this information with you at an early stage in order to gain your valuable feedback, which will be appropriately processed according to the Vertus Limited Continual Improvement Program. That sounds like HR. Nobody likes HR. Please see below for the new 3-stage procedure that will occasionally be required going forward as work continues within Facility Omega. Stage 1, all hands message. All workstations across all facilities will receive a project-wide communication, providing ample time for staff to stop work and prepare for Stage 2. Stage 2, orderly shelter procedure. Managers are to gather teams and proceed to their assigned safe containment bunker, SCB. SCB assignments: Assignment documents will be shared with you and your management staff in due course. Additionally, please direct staff to the forthcoming employee-focused document Safe Confinement Bunkers and a user guide for more information on bunker amenities. We're starting to get into minus temps overnight for those of you who don't speak the sea temperatures. Minus temps would be below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, that would make the tips of my fingers fall off. Under 20 during the day. Well, under 20. 20 is 68, so that's not bad. But not even reaching 10, now you're 50. It's the Fahrenheit, and that to me is cold. But overnight, under minus, that's very cold. Very seldom happens here. The place has high ceilings and is real old, drafty, and the landlord promises to fix but never does. Have you considered hiring someone to fix the landlord? Ha ha! That was a joke, of course. I would never encourage violence or purchasing or renting violence on someone else's behalf. I wouldn't blame you. Stage 3, return to duties message. Upon receipt of the all clear signal, as displayed on information screens within the SCB, managers are to direct their teams back to their facilities and resume work. Pardon the yawn? More information will be provided in due course, but please do get in contact if you have any questions. If unrelated to the purpose of the new procedures, I will do my best to accommodate. End of message, Tanya Lee. Shipping log. Shannon Nguyen, facility Omicron, plant samples from Theta Lab, access code not accessible. Courier note, standard shipment from Theta down to Omicron, more plant samples apparently. Wonder what kind of stuff they're growing up there. Extra note, transfer to refrigerated storage within 2 weeks. Definitely don't kill him. Did that accelerate a bit too quick? I'm never sure. So what I'm saying basically is definitely don't kill him. Wounding him is fine. No, I didn't say that either. I'm kidding, of course. For those of you who wonder who I'm talking to, if you're on YouTube, I'm also on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, I'm also on YouTube. There was another data thing in there, wasn't there? Yeah, another one. I already grabbed this one, right? I think so. No, we've got 2 in here. That's big. Grande pesos. Black market bugs. Is the teleporter online here? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Excellent. Home, James. Miss T, your avatar, is that a cat or your cat?
Roland, what do you think is in this crypto facility that Grandad wants us to find?
I don't know, but it must be important. He orchestrated everything to get us there.
Do I want to know? He said that he did terrible things.
Good people sometimes do bad things. Your granddad was a good person, Maeve.
I know. That's why I'm scared.
Be brave. We'll face whatever we find together.
How many we have? 1. Right. In here go the bits and pieces. We want to keep 1 power cell with us because I think those are needed to bring up the oxygen domes. Also, Granddad implied that we should And we're getting a bunch of stuff we could sell. The Hyperion crystal. We'll see if we can sell that for any, you know, clanky bits of loose change, sufficient amount. More gold bars. All those bars can get. Why am I so full of weight? What is so heavy that I'm carrying? I don't know. Well, we are up to 7 of those things. We don't need that many. I just don't see where all the weight is right now. Injectors for anti-rad. We do have a geode. Let's pop open the geode. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's a mini game that will give us gems that we can sell on the market. I think we just have the one. Yeah. It's going to give us Deep Thane Hearts. There's the gem. Now we want basically, you want to break out all of the stuff around it as much as you can. It's a pretty simple little mini game. That didn't do much. That was better. What else we got there? Yeah, it was an okay effort. Alright, we're going to sell. That thing weighs 17, man. We're not carrying that around. It's bad enough we're carrying around the 12 for the freaking power relay. Alright, put the Deep Thane ore with the recipe currently turned off. Correct? Correct. We're gonna eat a nutrient bar. Mmm. Chocolate covered cotton. Anyone get that reference? It's a pretty obscure one, I'm gonna grant you. No, I've got an extra kit. We'll drop it where we make the kits. Next to the biology. Between the biology and the thingy there. That's where we're going to be leaving our extra kits. Those things are heavy. Just trying to figure out where all of the weight is. Because all of this stuff, these things mostly don't weigh anything. This is sort of quest items, you might think. We have that. And that basically, oh, we've got the credit chip. None of that basically weighs diddly-do. Alright, we want to drop 5 of those off. But I still don't see where we're... I guess that thing is just so much of it. Well, we'll sell the gems and stuff on the regular market. Yeah, and yep, and yep, and also the credit items. 20,000. I believe this is enough to give us... Wrong thing, right thing. The last storage expansion. What's we got left? 19,000. Not quite enough for that. I think we got everything that's actually genuinely important out of there. 38. Oh, that's right. We want to drop off 5 of those. That thing is full. All right. Into our bedroom. All right, that's better. I'm here. We'll harvest and replant really fast. And we're going to cash in 300. Anything else from the black market? Huh. Well, we've gotten all of the things that were available on the black market. They haven't contacted us in a while. What do we have? The tether bridge. The thermo pump. Huh, that's the thing we really kind of need here is the thermo pump. All right, thermal pump. We need the high voltage converter and a kaolinite frame. The high voltage converter. And the crowd goes mild. And the thermal pump. All right, we've got it.
There. A nice new, not sabotaged thermal pump.
Let's get it back to Omicron.
So-
And stuff it into the climber.
All of the quest items here at the bottom, they have no mass.
Hey, you're the engineer, I'm the code minion. Let's not quibble over terminology.
I would like 2 more, wrong. Right. I can make 2 more hardened storage drives. That would please me. We've got enough of that. Got enough of that. Got enough of those. We need 2 bypass molds. No, we need 1 bypass mold because it gives us 2. Craft that. And we get 2 hardened storage drives. There are 2 units in Omicron that we have not yet downloaded for. All right. It is currently set to Tau. We want it to TP reset 1D or ID. Stargate time. Beam me down, Scotty.
That'll do it. Climber thing, as you so eloquently called it, fixed. The climber's on its way down. Let's head back upstairs.
Good job, Fixie Minion.
Maintenance log.
Yes, Fixie Minion. I like that.
Work carried out. Relubricate climber bearings. Refresh coolant. Technician A. Perlu. Scheduled maintenance. Carried out. Removal of cargo bins from climber. Technician D. Kruglov. Notes. Cargo bin loaded for transport in main cargo hall. Unscheduled maintenance. Carried out. Unknown. That would be me right there. No, would have been somebody else. Then there was the thermo pump malfunctioning. And unfortunately, the storage vault is we would now take damage from, right? Indeed, we do. Fungus cooties. All right, the climber is here. Never found the information to make the climber storage bins. And nothing is there, so we're good to go. All right. There were the 2 data stores we wanted to get to. That's the cargo bay. Med bay. Alright. control, I think, and then through. One in climber control, right? No, we've already downloaded that data. Okay, but we haven't downloaded this data. Sure, got space now. Bottled water. It's hot outside. I'm parched. Actually, since we were talking about temperatures, let's see, today was 30, I think, 54, 86, almost 30 or about 30. 30, give or take a half a degree. Is this the one we already have? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so locate the tether bridge west of facility Omicron. We have one power relay on us. West. Of Omicron. Give ourselves a speed boost. Speed boost. Just checking to see if there's anything. There's a box over there. I'm going for it.
Pretty sure lava is supposed to stay outside the walls.
There's the thing I hadn't found. Well, we will install that on the climber then. We took a little damage. It's fine. We can limp it off. I'm not sure I ever actually found that in my first playthrough of the game. And yeah, just I installed it. Maybe the other bin I can now open? Can I put other items in there? Say, no. Well, what's the point then? Currently, modular storage fit, climber and scarp bowl. Add the existing storage and the climber. There is storage in the climber? I wasn't aware. Is this the climber storage? 350. Maybe that's the climber storage. I just didn't realize all that does is expand it. Okay. I'm buying that. I'm not paying much, but I'll buy it. Alright. Let's get our boost back up to 3 full long minutes. Alright, we're going to try and find the tether bridge. It's west. That's it there. Alright, we're going to do it. Well, that. Can we find a place where everybody's happy? There it is. Okay. Whew.
Another tier paper lockdown. That bloody protocol's everywhere in this place. Do you think the resistance might help us out with getting it working?
Possibly. I might have an idea, though. Who knows this place better than anyone else? Better even than your granddad.
Stanley, that he's gone. Well, not gone, deactivated. Whatever.
Well attempted. You're not wrong, but I'm pretty sure I know how to bring it back. Let's head home, and I'll fill you in.
Deep vein bar. Okay, good. That's a bar of deep vein. It's not like a tasty, delicious thing. Tether bridge controls. Tear paper protocol active. So we can't activate the bridge. So we do need to go home and talk to Stanley. That is the unstabilite nodes, which we do not want to actually blow up because I mean, I'm going to grab some stuff before we head home, because of course I am. Unstabilite, however, is useful for blowing up the nodes next to it. It's a time saver. Oh, okay. We're gonna go for it because of course we are. It's a cosmetic, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Is that openable? I don't know. That might be openable. It is. And a cosmetic. The cosmetic I already own, so I got 7,500 credits. I'm almost burning up. I am dying. Oops. Silly me. Almost burning to death. I feel fine, though. Really, I'll just walk it off. We're currently set to Maeve, which is home, so...
So what's the plan for Stanley? I miss that weird little guy. And he might be very useful about now.
The Resistance had some sort of backdoor into Stanley's programming. I don't know how exactly, but from what I can see, they simply turned off his cognitive processor.
That sounds like something that shouldn't be turned off.
Ah, no, it's fine. Standard AI tech. Like flicking a light switch. You'll be fine once we turn it back on. Probably wouldn't even realize it happened.
I suppose you have a way to do that?
I believe I do. The containment facility he's housed within allows for remote interfacing.
Sell that.
Cognitive linkage module.
Ah, I know about those. The repair drones used them to connect my suit when it needed tweaks back at ARC.
Exactly. And with all the Hyperion crystal down there, that cavern we found.
Cognitive linkage module.
Electronics we
Need
need to
crafting.
create one.
We want that in there. And that in there. We've got stuff to sell. Not a bunch, but... As long as we're selling stuff, you know, they probably think we're just working away here because we're busy little beavers. We are back at 35,000, I think. Is that giving us like the last of the upgrades or big upgrades we were looking for? No. 30 for the energy recycling. What are we missing? That's really not that important. That's not important at all, nor is that. Gravity, tether strength, maybe? Battery capacity, probably more so. Energy recycling. I'm actually going to grab that one. Allow us to turn the geodes into more cash money. So we got another recipe. I need to see what that is. The cognitive linkage module. Dropping off those. That is a mat mode dome kit. Was I putting those in here? The extra kits? No, where was I putting the extra kits? Thought I was putting them in there. But evidently no. Oh, right. next to the, well, relatively next to the kit maker. Electronics. We need the cognitive linkage module. Oh, we got the stuff we need. Here we go. Cognitive linkage module. We need crystal electronics. So we need 2 Hyperion crystals. Did I sell those? I did. All right, we need Hyperion crystals. For Hyperion crystals, we need Tau. Wrong way. Keep doing that. You can go the wrong way. Wish I dropped that off, but I didn't, so. Alright, we're going back into the seam. Wrong one. I mean, not wrong, but wrongish. There's a storage container down there, but it is empty as best I can tell. Power cell. Anything else in here I missed? Yeah. Oxygen dome Mark II. Nutrient bar. Oh, how did they know I was hungry again? They're the psychic. We definitely don't need that. Build kit power relay. This must have respawned the goodies in here unexpectedly. Alright, we need to go and get some of the whatever it is, magic stuff. Wait, was that it? Yeah, it was. I think. Back. Don't get stuck on rocks. What should we get? 6. All right. Oh, I could take a little time to grab some more corinium. A little radioactivity never hurt anything. Come on, man. It's a cool green color. It must be awesome. No? I guess opinions vary. Fine. I'm still radioactive. Well, they say you want to be an active senior. Is a radioactive senior good enough? That goes in there. Corinium goes in there. I think it was 2 Hyperion crystals. I think I would like one more of my coolant back, please. I think I always want to have 2 coolant around so I can dump it into a dome, an oxygen dome. That can go there. Crystal electronics. Crystal blue persuasion. Cognitive linkage module.
Okay, go ahead and activate it. I'll hook it. Let's get Stanley back up and running.
We're going to use the cognitive linkage module in 3, 2, 2.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1. Okay, fine.
Okay, I can see the link is online now. Frame telemetry active. Neural lattices synced.
I remember when I used to know what was going on. Back when it was all flow arbiters and giant drills. Huh, good times.
Hush you!
They weren't.
I'm in.
Stanley?
Stanley? Can you hear me?
Stanley, can you hear me?
Sudden sunny sunshine.
Stanley!
Was I sleeping? There are calculations undone.
Kind of. Someone hacked our network and forced you into a shutdown state.
That's not supposed to be real. Only a story I told myself to be scared.
Don't worry, I firewalled your housing. It won't happen again.
There is a lot to catch up on, Stanley. And I promise we'll talk soon, but we need some help right now.
If I can. If it's not hugs, I will.
We need to re-enable the tether bridge between Omicron and Sigma, but the control console requires a tear paper override code.
Ah, yes. The floaty road. I remember someone calling it that. I think. Roland, open port 19J. I'll transmit the code.
Open. Receiving. Ugh, why did it taste like sideways? Okay, let's not do that.
Why does it taste like sideways? A question I frequently have.
Thanks, Stanley. We'll be back soon. I think we have some stored movies and TV. Dig in.
Sunny sunshine.
Release the lockdown from within the control hab. Board and activate. Yeah, okay. I think I know where we're going next. I think we have one more drive. A major drive worth another 300. I wonder, is this going to wake up the black market? Not yet. We need not Tau, but Omicron. Okay, here we go. West, if memory serves. I think it was over here. It was not. What am I looking at? I was going the wrong way. Things are getting hot. There it is. Lens, you are going the wrong way. Yeah, tell me something new. All right. Activate the gondola. Going gondola. The gondola has been activated. Loop. Mind Sight Hades.
Here I am, slowly floating over a subterranean lava lake on a rickety platform that could fall at any moment, whilst chasing the disembodied voice of my dead grandfather. Great decision making, Maeve. Really good life choices.
Maeve,
I know. Magma Lake. Sorry.
no, look over there, behind that precariously leaning pylon.
Oh, that is precarious. Wait, is
don't-
that facility on the cliff?
Bet you that's Sigma.
Over there.
That doesn't look far. Pity this gondola doesn't go straight there.
We've got power here.
Granddad mentioned a mine.
Mind Sight Hades.
Must be it.
We'll take the Coronium. And the Deep Thane. Whatever's here. And this is a miner for Deep Thane's Heart and Lava Stone, requiring Deep Thane Lens and a cargo drone. Let's step into Mind Sight Hades. Empty build kit. Cargo drone Mark 1. Hardly useful. Another suit. It is unlock character customization. I already had this one. Another 7,500 credits, though. I'll take that. Medical dispensary. Chill cola. Oh, it reduces your current heat. I didn't realize that. That makes sense, but it didn't register because I'm dumb. Chill cola, packaged foodstuffs, and packaged foodstuffs. Okay, let's see. Mind Sight Hades, Medical Bay Clinician Terminal. Judy Harper, Clinical Medical Technician, Mind Sight Hades. Initial clinician report on anomalous crystalline formations prepared for Dr. Tanya Lee, Expedition Lead. Well, no, everyone else enjoys me being hot. I'll start with. And I enjoy their enjoying me. Alongside usual heat exhaustion and oxygen deprivation cases, I've recently begun admitting patients with an array of worrying new symptoms. Symptoms include persistent headaches, blurred vision, obsessive behavior, and fixation to the point of physical violence, delusions, and reckless behavior. In rare cases, death by ruptured brain aneurysm. These new symptoms have only begun to manifest since the excavation of new crystalline formations in the local area. Severity appears to be proportional to proximity. Personnel working closely to the formations, mining techs, cargo handlers, exhibit the most severe symptoms, with those further away subject to less intensity. Mild cases quickly recover when transported back to Omicron for observation after triage here, but those with more severe symptoms sometimes take several days to recover. I must recommend immediately ceasing operations here at Mind Sight Hades until a full survey and risk assessment can be carried out. I strongly urge you to do this with utmost speed. Or I'm going to tell Mom. Oh, the direst of threats. What do we got? Anything else around? Looking really sexy and interesting. We've got another drill over there. That one's going. Whoop!
Have some compassion, Maeve. They're screaming.
Screaming?
Well, the AI subroutines are spamming huge packets of cautionary telemetry to anything nearby, but screaming is as appropriate a human analog as any.
I'll check that later.
More AI?
Simple heuristic supervisor agents. Nothing like Stanley or I.
Let me
No
hop inside.
personality at all, but yes.
What exactly are they screaming about?
Some sort of bizarre mineral formation nearby, apparently. Not much more info than that.
Well, could you ask them to not? Maybe they could stop whirling about their deadly mining beams.
I can't break through the sheer stream of data.
Alright, we did get another message. Okay, that's the climber maintenance. That's the medical report from Judy. Mine site Hades, we found it. Stuart Brown, mining engineer. Dennis, I think we found it. No way, really? Yes, floating and glowing white, right? Yeah, that's what they said. Well, that's what we found. It's small, but it floats and glows. I've never seen anything like it. Okay, I'm coming right now. How small are we talking? Like, hand-sized? Nothing bigger than that? Not yet, anyway. I guess it could be a seam, but we stopped the drills for now. Good, keep it that way. I'm pulling on my suit. Will do, see you soon. Oh, can you grab some aspirin on your way out? A couple of the guys complaining of a bad headache. Apparently, it gets worse.
Whoa! That
That's
crystal's floating in the air.
that's the white crystal.
That'd be what the drills were warning about.
It looks awesome. Let's check it out.
My hands are free, guys.
Roland, the crystal is beautiful.
Don't get too close, Maeve.
I want to touch it.
What? No. Maeve, stop!
Must touch the crystal.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Roland, it was whispering to me.
The way rocks do.
I got you out of there quickly. With the help of our little medical drone friend here.
Thank you, my little medical drone friend.
That's why we needed them. Oh, that crystal, Roland, it's not good. Didn't it affect you?
He's not organic.
Nope. Must be my AI superiority once again. No spongy, sensitive human brain.
What the hell is that thing? How did it do that to me?
I don't know. There was a huge spike in various spectra of radiation, and a lot of something that looks suspiciously like tachyons to me. But, yeah, I just can't say. Probably best to stay away from it.
At the risk of becoming a cliche,
Talked
can
me
we,
into it.
Blow it up?
As much as I know you'd like that, I advise against it. But those laser
Why didn't they say you like that earlier when you were so hot you burned up?
Let's try that.
He had the assistance, he said, of the medical drone here. Drone or droid here. So that would be the logical reason, which is, you're not wrong, but he actually, the writer actually thought of that. He gave us a reason for why it's that way. So I'm actually completely okay with that. Not that I enjoyed the whole dying thing. Let me be clear about that. Alright, so I want to get a look here and see how we're supposed to get over there. Because that's where we're supposed to be trying to get to. Sigma. But we don't want to go via the glowy white rock because bad. Oh, we can see it over there. Okay. Okay, I can't go that way. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm betting not. Probably not this way. Just wanted to check, you know, just browsing. So then it's got to be around over here, I'm guessing. And yes, that is a guess. Let me dump my heat. Ah, boy. Interesting. Again, I will note one of my few complaints, my inability to scroll up the camera sufficiently to see things that are above me. Oh, I have an idea. Programmable splice. I'm betting. Yeah, okay, there it is. I hadn't even noticed. Insert a programmable splice into all three of those.
So tired. Must sleep.
Okay, we need 3 programmable splices. So I hadn't even noticed the hint up there. And I was going to say, well, okay, we can put in a programmable splice in, and one of these things is basically scrolling right over. Basically scrolling right over the rock. So if we tune it on that rock, maybe we can destroy it. Oh, and then I look and goes, yeah, all 3 of them. Okay, never mind. Yeah, all 3. So I figured it out without that over there. I don't know what all it takes to make the splices. We go to Omicron. That rock, it wants to be with me. And who am I to say no to a loving rock? You'll note, we do have what amount to helipads running around out here. Are we set to Maeve? We are set to destination Maeve. All right, we need 3 splices. I'm probably going to have to be ending soon-ish because I have an hour and 20 minutes until raid time.
I can't stop thinking about that crystal down there. The one that grabbed me. It was like I was a prisoner in my own body.
It has to be the element E that we've seen referenced in all those log files.
Yeah, and what that resistant guy was talking about, right? The non-standard element? Stanley, do you know anything about it?
Element A. I've never ever heard of it. Not at all. Holes right through the sieve.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, that was
Certainly the anti-grav properties we
that was not credible, Stanley. Good try, though.
that this
An
element
excellent
E
effort
is
was made.
also the key to ARC's anti-gravity technology.
Oh my god. You must be right. It explains everything. Why the Vertex facilities are down there, why Trudy is so obsessed with knowing what we're finding.
I agree. But I don't think Virtus cracked it. The secret to the tech, that is. They found the element, but everything we've seen suggests they didn't know how to use it properly.
True. They would have anti-grav tech too if they had. No wonder they didn't crack it though, if it does stuff like that to you when you go need it. We have to get past that crystal. Resistance or no resistance.
I have
This
put
could be a
the
huge
Stabilite in
breakthrough
there.
to get it out there.
Agreed. Let's hope those
Couple
laser
things to
cells
sell.
are strong enough to crack that crystal.
And the food. All right, we need to make 3 programmable splices. Oh, we're going to need 3 deep vein bars. How many we got? We're going to need 3 deep vein bars. This doesn't make the deep vein bars. This makes the deep vein bars. We're going to need 3, so we're going to need 15 of the deep vein ore. That's a geode. I'm going to bust that geode open. We need to watch it because we don't want to use up all of our deep vein for reasons I covered earlier. Basically, we don't want to use it all up when it's sometimes needed for one thing and sometimes needed for another. Yeah. Turn it off after it finishes this. We'll have 3. Alright, that's 3 deep vein bars. The secret to making deep vein bars successful is the it's not the chocolatey covering, it's the nougat. Alright, we've got that. We need 3 crystal electronics. We can make 2. What are we short on? The deep vein bars. Excuse me. Where was it again? I've lost it. My brain has lost it. There are 3 splices. So we need 3, but we also need 3 more for the bypass mole? No. For the electronics? We need 3 more. Turn it back on for 3 more. One. 2. Oh, sorry, don't do that. That's obscenity in some of the world. This is victory. That's not so much. All right. All right, 3 crystal electronics. Which one are we missing? Probably that. Yes. Do we have enough Hyperion? We don't have enough Hyperion crystal. Fuck! We're going back underground. We also need 1 more advanced electronic. All right. Three. We got 6. We need more of. Well, I want to double check. Make sure I'm going to get the right thing. I'm pretty sure I've got going to get the right thing. I think it's in this scene. Where is is it? I haven't got, my brain's not picking up. There it is. And crystal electronics. It does require the Hyperion crystal, which is in Seam X5, which is in, or just outside of Tau. Not a lot of nodes left for it. If there isn't enough, we can use a Quake Maker charge to regenerate all of the nodes. And it wasn't until about half an hour ago I realized you can click on the door instead of the little control console to get in. I am not necessarily always a smart man. I think there were 2 or 3 nodes, and they were all pretty, whoops, wrong way. Grab our O2, fill it up, and we are off the Valley. Neither here nor there. Here. Oh, that's the big one. Okay, I thought that was something else. Can we get some more of that, please? Thank you. I think we barely have enough. I think we needed 2. We'll now enjoy a nice little cool-off period. We will take the lava stone with us, because why not? Oh, we missed 2 more anti-gravity tech. Yay. Got so much of that. Thing is, I'm enjoying the game so much, I may actually continue to play when I'm done here with the second time, just to do some of the stuff I haven't done in the game, like cooking. You know, I basically have disabled the requirement for cooking and drinking in the game. Because generally I don't find that a compelling gameplay element for a survival crafting game. The one exception to that being Dune, because Dune is Dune, and water is kind of the entire point of Dune. And after you've played for a certain amount of time, your personal water needs are no longer a problem. The only thing you need water for at that point is crafting. So even that, once you're well into the game, it's not a factor anymore. I like it to provide buffs. Good example of that would be windrows, or when you're running around the house, you've got full health. You go into combat, you're going to die really quickly because you can have 2 food buffs going, and each one basically increases your health by the amount of health you started with. So, in fact, if you got both of them going, you've tripled your health, which seems good. There you go. Three crystal electronics. There we go. And we'll need 3 bypass malls. We can make 2. We need 1 more microcircuit. And that should be what we need to make the 3 programmable splices. Seconds each. Just needs to be faster. Let's really quickly burn through the deep vein geode we've got. Sell that. See if that gives us enough money to buy any of the upgrades that we don't already have. We're now up to a total of 10 shots to clear off the cruft from around it. We're at 86%. Where's the biggest chunk of stuff that we can remove? How about right there? 93%. We're flawless. I don't know if we can get better than flawless. Maybe perfect. I don't know. 95%. 96. Got me 3. Sell those. And we're off. Drop those things off. Sell those. 7,200. We're currently at 32,000. Gravity tether strength. That'll do it for now. Alright. Actually...
Oh, I'm shattered.
Oh, I'm shattered.
Really need a lesson.
Looks like it's going to be as... Wow, everything got dark. I must be hit, like, super tired state. So we'll just sleep. I feel refreshed. How about you? Alright, then we need to go back to Omicron. Okay. Went the wrong way again? Yeah, sure did. Take us across. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Hades, please. Take us to heck. I'm gonna drink a chill cola. Okay, it completely erased it. Does erase. I was at almost 50% fire. Heat-nating. You know, it occurred to me, I wonder if it did that, and I never bothered to try until just a little while ago to read it and actually see what it freaking does. Let me really quick dip in and get ourselves completely cooled down and sped up. that one's going past. Programmable splice. Reprogram. That one's going over. Perfect timing. Programmable splice. Reprogram. Where's the third one? Up there.
That should do it.
Well done. That's gone down nicely. The combined power of all three of these lasers will hopefully be enough to crack that crystal.
I am going to stand well back this time.
Gonna watch though. Did I not reprogram that one? Sure did. Why is it not shooting? Oh, there we go.
Wow, that was a big boom.
Coming from you, that's high praise. The laser drills will be happy to hear you're so pleased.
You're weird, Roland. Right, now that horrible crystal is gone, let's go and find Sigma.
First, we'll cool down completely. Now, and O2 ourselves up. And we're off to Sigma, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, blah, 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 blah.
Crystal. It's made of the same stuff we found in Iota.
A crystalline ore. Fascinating.
Boy, that is a lot of magma.
Some sort of eruption. We should really get inside and find the information on cryptos as quickly as possible.
You don't say.
We've got cargo drone Mark 1.
Quickly, head for the conference.
Console.
Doors locked down. Looks like a safety override.
What's the issue this time?
System sees there's a dangerous EM buildup caused by the comms dish on roof spinning around for a really long time.
EM like an Iota. You sure you don't want another Nelly Flarg experience?
Not like this. The EM levels here.
Modified RTG reactor core.
Not quite as enjoyable.
We need a reactor core to get this one
How do we
up.
ground this thing and stop it spinning?
There's an antenna outside which can handle external comms dish control. Let's check that.
First, let's, we've got another cosmetic here. Picked up whatever it was. We already had it, so that was 7,500 credits. Alright, that one's locked. And this one is doing nothing. And we're outside, and
Is this the antenna?
comms antenna.
Yep. I can control the comms dish from here. Working. Okay, I see the issue. The dish has been slowly increasing transmission power, trying to reestablish a lost connection.
Long enough to reach rolling killing level. I see. Who is it trying to connect to?
I'll give you one guess.
Virtus.
Bingo! You know what? I think Starlink is spoofing the ident code. Make you think our big outpost antenna is Virtus HQ. That'll set all the transmission power down to standard levels.
Going home is like a puddle of dessert. Take pokey pokies, mix with clever code cake, bake in the pointy ovens.
Translation, Roland?
I need to do some code minion stuff. Then we plug bypass moves into the repeater towers around the local area.
Sunny sunshine.
Easy enough. I saw towers at Omicron, Tau and Rho. Is that all of them?
Sigma is working too, so you don't have to walk all the way.
This cargo drone looks undamaged.
Systems are responsive. Ion checks are coming back green.
Could this thing actually fly?
It did, but it's missing a fuel rod. Though the housing spec is unlike any I've seen.
Alright, back to Maeve. This is TP, it's a new one? Yeah, TP Sigma one. Well, maybe we'll grab some more stuff on the way out the door. Oh, we've got a goodie over there. Cosmetic. Another 7,500 credits gained. Oh, don't get too close, because you want to shoot that. Lots of the explosive ore nodes around. Oh, fire is getting high. We set this to Maeve, I believe. We did. And I am going to call it an evening here. We'll get back to this tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I would like to thank all of you. All, without any exceptions. Yeah, okay, without any exceptions. For hanging out. As always, I appreciate it very much. Back tomorrow with the getting closer to the end. If not the next stream, maybe the one after, from what I can remember from my first playthrough. So we're getting close. I may also play some more off stream, but not for any of the story stuff. So we won't be doing any of the progress that we just talked about with Roland. But that's going to do it for me. I hope the rest of your Sunday evening or possibly Monday morning goes great. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope I like to set an achievable goal. Those of you who've been around here for a while are aware of it. Didn't recognize that. Maybe I didn't notice that when someone said it. Anyway, I like to set an achievable goal for the people who hang out here. And so I hope your upcoming work week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Take care and ciao for now.